Hey guys, I'm Tracy Copeland and this is Good Moves with Well+Good. Today we're gonna do a back and core workout, so no weights required, all body weight moves. Let's go ahead and get right into it. So let's warm things up first. I'm gonna have you start, feet a little bit wider than hips distance apart, reach your arms straight up, reach for your toes, bend your knees, arms reach up and stand. This is gonna help work on our shoulder mobility. So from the side it looks like this. So I'm also working on my lower body joint mobility. Let's do one more and back up to stand. Now I'm gonna have you come into kneeling position. We're gonna do some cat-cows to warm up our spine and our upper body. So keeping the weight in your hands, looking up towards the ceiling, and then draw your chin to your chest, puff up through your shoulders like an angry cat. Inhale, heart opens. And exhale, release. Let's do one more just like that. Inhale, maybe even looking up a little bit more, finding more space, and then exhale, release, draw your chin to your chest. All right, coming back into that tabletop position, we're gonna go opposite arm, opposite leg. So I'm gonna extend my left leg nice and long, reach my right arm, palm facing in like I'm about to shake someone's hand. Draw the elbow to your knee, press through your heel, for bird dog. Let's do two more. Last one. All right, let's take it to the opposite side. Right leg extends, left arm extends, nice and long. Hover the leg, draw the knee in. Pressing through your heel. Let's do one more. And time. All right, so let's get right into the workout. We have 4 different moves that we're gonna do for 45 seconds, focusing on your back and your core. So they're all related. Your core is gonna help your back get stronger and vice versa. So lying on your stomach, we have YTWs first. So extend the arms wide like a Y. Reach up, and then T, letter T, and then W, okay? So Y, T, W, elbows draw back. And notice how my feet stay connected to the ground the entire time. And I'm just using the strength of my lower back to allow my arms to lift off the ground. We're about halfway there. So ways that you can make this a little bit more intense. You could put an elastic band around your arms. You could also use super light dumbbells to add a little bit of resistance, okay? We're almost there. Moving slow and controlled. Draw those elbows back. Let's do one more. And feel a nice squeeze between the shoulder blades. Okay, now we have crouching tiger to plank. So what does that look like? You're gonna sink your hips back and then shift into high plank position. So pressing your hips back towards the heels. So keeping the heel of your palm pressing into the ground. And try to relax through the shoulders as well. Making sure that you're hitting a nice solid plank every single time that you press forward. We've got about 20 more seconds here. We'll start to pick up that speed. Stay with me. Focus on your form and release. All right. Now coming into that tabletop position, we're gonna do bear crawl, hovering off the ground, but bear crawl knee tap, okay? So just holding right here and tap. So I do shift a little bit side to side, and I just barely lift that foot off of the ground. And if this is a little too intense, just hold that bear crawl position right here, okay? Stay with me. Just a few more. Got about 10 seconds left on the clock. and time. Okay, we're gonna come into side plank now. So forearm side plank. This time I'm gonna lift the leg off of the ground. So reaching the arm straight up towards the ceiling, body's in one straight line, and lift and lower. So this is gonna help work those obliques. Once you lift that leg, 5 more seconds here. And now we switch to the opposite side. Forearm on the ground. Finding that strong side plank first. Lower and lift. Ways that you can make this more challenging is also putting a little band around your feet, adding some resistance. You'll definitely feel that in your core. And time. All right, so that was round 1. We have 2 more just like that. I might switch things up a little bit, show you ways that you can modify, ways that you can make it a little bit more challenging. So let's take it back into those YTWs on the ground. So on your stomach, feet stay flat on the ground. This time I'm gonna have your thumbs pointing straight up towards the ceiling, okay? And go for it. Now you know what to expect. You know what to do. You know what YTWs feel like. If you feel like you're having a little bit of a pinch in your lower back, then don't lift up quite as much. But since this is our second round, see where you can take it. See if you can lift a little bit higher. Keeping that head in a neutral position. You got about 10 seconds left. Arms reaching straight up and release. All right, crouching tiger is next, all right? So finding that balance, gonna bend those knees and shift into plank. Getting a nice little rock forward and backwards. You can go a little bit faster here. Finding that plank every single time, reaching your hips back towards your heels. Less than 10 seconds on the clock. Stay with me. And time. All right. Now the bear crawl hover is next. I'm gonna change this one up just a little bit. Last time we did knee tap. This time you're gonna shoulder tap and that hover position. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. Let's go for it. Hover. So just like we've done plank shoulder taps before, this time, you're in that bear crawl position. A little bit more challenging because you have to find your balance, keep your core engaged. It's a little bit of a harder position to hold than that plank position. Try to minimize the rocking back and forth. Almost there, 5 seconds left. And time. All right, side forearm plank is next, okay? So find the sweet spot, find your balance, reach up, energize, reaching your fingertips up towards the ceiling. So this one, you also get a little bit of a adductor workout, right? 5 more seconds. And switch. Take it to the opposite side. It's kind of like a little bit extra credit. So you get the obliques working. You also get your adductors working, a little glute work. So hips stay flat. Hips stay facing forward, making sure that you're not twisting 10 more seconds here. Stay with me, stay strong. Fight for it, and time. All right, that was round 2. You have one more just like that. Let's pick it up a notch, okay? So we're gonna go back to those YTWs on your stomach. See if you can lift up a little bit higher. If you have a set of light dumbbells, grab them. Or if you have an elastic band, also adding some more resistance. Let's go for it. So you can feel your shoulder blades squeezing together. Stay relaxed through your neck, making sure that your eyes stay forward. Draw the elbows back, thumbs up towards the ceiling. Lots of energy. You got about 10 more seconds left, okay? Reaching up a little bit further, and time. All right, crouching tiger is next. On your hands, in that downward dog position, send those hips back. Almost like a cat or a tiger that's getting ready to pounce forward. That's what it should feel like. So it's a little bit more of like a power move. So you've probably done something like this in yoga, where you crouch back, maybe walk your feet forward, or you hop to your hands. It's just a great way for your core to get stronger without any of the impact. 15 seconds. Almost there. Eyes forward, body in one straight line, and time. All right, the bear crawl hover is next. So up to you if you wanna do the knee tap or if you wanna do the shoulder tap. I'm gonna probably go back and forth, but make sure you're in that hover hold and go for it. Let's tap it. And now let's shoulder tap. And knee tap. Hovering right here. Feeling so strong. Fight for it. We're so close. Less than 15 seconds on the clock. Let's keep it right here. Those shoulder taps. Knees just barely off the ground. Just a couple more. And time. All right, finishing strong. Coming into that forearm side plank, all right? Lots of energy here. This is our final move. Holding right here, finding that good side plank, and then lifting that leg. Okay, lots of energy through your fingertips. Less than 10 seconds on the clock. We're almost there. And one more. All right, take it to the opposite side. Go for it. Power up and find it. And lifting that leg. We're almost there, you guys. We're so close to that finish line. Getting stronger, feeling stronger, challenging your body in all kinds of ways. You're here for 3, 2, and time. All right, let's go ahead and stretch things out. Much deserved stretch. So I'm gonna have you come back into that cat-cow actually, okay? So you should feel a little bit more loose, a little bit more open. I'm gonna have you curl your toes under. A couple more here. And draw your chin to your chest. And then come into child's pose. I'm gonna have you take a wider child's pose so your knees go a little bit wider, sending those hips back. If you have any knee or hip issues, it's always nice to put like a block or a blanket between your heel and your glutes. And then coming into that cobra position. And I'm just gonna do a few variations here. Just releasing to the ground and holding. And then go ahead and release. Then I'm gonna have you interlace your hands behind your back here, just to stretch out your shoulders. Try to keep the palms pressing together. Release your head. And then slowly release everything to the ground. Press yourself back up into tabletop position. Come into downward facing dog. Walk your feet towards your hands. Grab hold of opposite elbows. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. Slowly roll all the way up. And congratulations, you have made it through back and core. This is Good Moves with Well and Good. My name is Tracy Copeland. You want more good moves? Subscribe to Well and Good today.